are you? I'm Polkis and I'm over here in my backyard. Today is such a beautiful day. Like it's sunny, but it's a little chilly. But the sun is warming me up over here and couldn't ask for more. So I'm very thankful, very grateful for today. Ladies, today I'm very excited to be talking about a very interesting topic that I recently went to an event for networking here in the city that I live. I live currently in Houston, and there was this amazing networking event that they actually do it every Monday for entrepreneurs, business owners, and women that just want to network with other women that are also in the same journey as them, like either creating a business, opening a business, whatever it is that they do. So I went to this amazing networking event in the city of Cyprus, and this is done at my friend's business location. She has a smoothie shop, like healthy smoothie shop, and she's hosting these networking events every Monday. So if you're interested and you're here in Houston, the name of the place is the Hangout Spot. What amazing name, like the Hangout Spot. I'm very proud of my friend. Like she's doing amazing in that. And I wanted to share some of the keynotes that I learned last Monday, which was yesterday. Oh my God, yes, it was yesterday. So there was this lady, her name is Julissa, and she had this whole presentation about networking and the importance of networking. So I wanted to share some of the keynotes that I took from there. So I went and I started networking, right? Because I just moved to Houston and I've been trying to like find like my community, my tribe, getting to know more people in the city that I live in, getting to like join all these groups, like of moms or business owners. And I have met a lot of great women here. And I think it's a blessing that Houston has these events and that these communities or these groups of women that they just came and start making things happen. So yesterday she shared that it's crucial for your business, for your company or your business, whatever product or services that you're providing, it's crucial for your brand, your business, for you to network. And especially if you are providing services in a place or the same city that you live, or you're like a either like a broker, or you're doing like selling insurance, or have a restaurant or a beauty salon, or any esthetician services like eyelashes, facials and things like that. So there were a lot of women that had the all kind of businesses. One had like a t-shirt printing business, other one has like a sculpting body massages, other one had like insurance company, two were like they did lashes and cosmetic services, and all of these things were great. Like I met many great people, but it's crucial for business owners to go out and network, especially reaching out, getting to meet new people, putting your brand out there, but not just like throwing like the business cards. It's more about creating that connection with people. So I have been to some networking events, especially when I was in corporate, when I was working as a mechanical engineer. And also when I was in college, there were all these career fairs or student opportunities to go apply or mingle and network with other like people that were already working in the industry. So I did have some experience like networking, like going out. I would bring my resumes or my cover letters or like resumes basically when I was a student, but I did not know exactly how to network. And by then, I was actually selling myself to find an internship or to land a job as soon as I graduated college. And then the networking events that I went when I was working already were like to network with other vendors that will either like sell products for the construction company I had, but it was like a more professional type of networking, like corporate, like like you don't know how to talk. I didn't know how to talk. You will just like go in very formal. What company are you on? So, going to a networking event as a business owner, as a service provider, I am a life coach and money coach, and this is what I do, right? Like, I try to put my business brand out there. Like I have like these programs online. So I'm trying to network also, not just to like do business, but I want to meet friends. I want to meet other women. So what I noticed, like the difference between networking as a student is way different than networking as a corporate employee, that you are networking either to bring business to your company, or and then it's way different networking as a business owner or service provider. So yesterday kind of like como que entendí la vaina. Like I understood the difference between when you're a student, you are fishing for internships, you're hoping to meet people already in the corporate world to like create that connection so you can land a job when you graduate. When you're in corporate, like you network like with different clients or like people from other company, architects, or either all these societies. Like I remember I will go to like Society of Mechanical Engineers, Society of like Hispanic Engineers, Society of Hispanic Latinas Engineer, Women in Engineering, and it was like different type of networking. Like you will network about companies, jobs as well. Like if you wanted to create a relationship to like apply to that company in the future, or like about events, like in the same type of environment or topic. But networking as a business owner is a whole different thing. You're not leading with a company name or your university name, right? Like, oh, I'm a student from this university, or I work for this company. No, now you are the representation of your business. You are your own personal brand. So the way that you present yourself is way different than representing a company or other like school entity or any other job, or on any other company. You're presenting yourself, hopefully in the best terms, but you're just under someone else, right? You're leading with someone else's name. As a business owner, it's you, it's your brand. So yesterday, this lady was talking about the importance of actually making a connection, like not just throwing your business card, or not just like instantly like trying to fish for a client, or instantly throw like your company like QR code, or like all like, if you need anything, here's my business card. No, it's about building the relationship first, actually like talking like people to people. And if the opportunity comes up when they ask, what do you do, then you can mention your company name, because you're representing your own brand. You just don't want to repel people by coming up to like intrusive, or true, or too like too alpha, like too like that energy repels. Kind of like, hey, if you want business, here it is, instead of like someone talking to you, like approaching with a nice smile and talking about like the event, or asking you questions, being interested in you to build that honest relationship. Then people remember how you make them feel, instead of like you throwing a business card to them, right? Like you're more likely to get clients and more people in common, even as them referring you to new clients, if you build that relationship first, if you make people feel good. Like when you go into these big rooms of networking rooms, um, one of the tips they say is to show yourself as not intimidating. Like always have a smile, like approach to people, because guess what? Everybody's nervous, especially if these groups are if the room is filled with like 20, 40, 50, 100 people. Trust me, like 95% of the people there are already nervous. Like everybody's just looking awkwardly, like, who do I go and talk to, especially if you show up alone. So there is always nice to see a familiar face. And if you don't have someone that is already there that then at least be that person, right? Like have a smile, look open, like approachable, and then start talking to people, but about them. Like you can make a compliment about them, or ask them, hey, what do you do? Or, oh, that's nice, like tell me more about that. Oh, what's the plans for the weekend? Oh, do you have kids? How many? What are their interests? What's their age range? Like get to know the people. because that will create a good connection at the beginning, like a first impression. And then other tip that I like that she recommended was that as soon as you like create that connection, and if it's time to like, either like go talk to someone, because in these networking events, like you don't want to spend a whole 60 minutes with one person, right? Like the point of these events is to get to know a lot of people, so you want to be conscious with your time. So as soon as you're done, like connecting with this person, talking more like people to person, ask them like, "Hey, I would love to stay in touch with you. Do you have your social media?" And she's like, "Now everything is about Instagram or social media. So have like these like QR where you can scan it, or like a business card or digital business card," which I really need to make mine. Like that was like a wake up call, because I do have my website. You ladies know I have like the link tree, the website. Like my business cards do have a QR, but they're physical. So I'm looking forward to create a digital business card that I can just share like digitally with them. And because those business cards, like you lost them in the purse and stuff, but like create that connection instantly, like follow them, send them a message within 24 hours like, "Hey, it was nice connecting with you, looking forward to get to know you or be more in touch." And that was such a good tip. I really like that, because when I go to these events or networking events or know someone, especially now that I moved here, I've been trying to go into different groups. It's like you talk, but then you don't ask for their Instagram or social media, or how can I find you online? I would love to stay in touch with you, or let's meet over coffee. And then you follow them, you add them on social media, and then send them a message like within 24 hours to create that link, right? And I thought that was very, very like a great advice. And also, other thing that she mentioned, it's that what else did she mention? I wanted to share something else. Maybe not that she mentioned, but something that I wanted to share. And it's that depending on what type of service you provide, like if you're a restaurant, or if you are like, if you sell something, then of course you have a maybe a bigger like audience that you're trying to reach. But if you are a type of person or business that has certain niche down, company or service. For example, if you want to do eyelashes or eyebrows, then you narrow down to women, right? And then maybe not all women are interested in these services. So you have to like look for your potential client. But in my case, I'm a life coach. And when we work together as a client and a coach, we both have to have that synergy. Like I have to be able to connect with you as well for me to be a good coach, right? Like we need to see we're a good match to work together. It's not like if you go to a coffee shop or a restaurant, the owner of the restaurant is not asking you, "Hey, can we be a good match for me to sell you coffee?" It's like, no, I just go in and get coffee and leave. But when you're trying to coach someone, there has to be like certain type of energy with the coach and the client where it makes sense. And I have seen coaches that I don't resonate with, but then there's coaches that I resonate with, and same with the clients, right? Like I have clients that told me like, "I did not like that, but with you I feel like there is like more synergy or connection, or it just makes sense because your background is similar than mine, or because you actually understand, or whatever reason it is." In my type of service, it's like we need to see if we can work together. And not just on that, but also like, I'm not a therapist, and I'm a certified life coach. So I'm qualified to teach on certain things in certain steps if you are like at a certain mental or like state. But if I see that you need other type of professional service like therapy or any other type of provider, then it's on my integrity to let you know that, hey, this is something that I cannot take care of. I cannot support you in this moment, but in the future, once you heal these, or once you move forward from this point, then I can come and help. I'm also not a financial advisor. I am a money coach, which I work with the mental, like I have a lot of exercises to transform your mentality, but I cannot specifically tell you which stock to like tell you, right, to guide you. So it's in my integrity to tell you like, hey, to do these, to change banks, to choose percentages, to put money here and there, you need like a financial advisor. So it's in integrity, right? It's not just like we need to be a match. It's also if I can help you, right? So that's why um, it's important for coaches to go out and network and meet people, especially in person. Like I went to an event. It was the grand opening of my friend, one of my friends' place, and I met this amazing woman there. We talked, and she's like, "Hey, I saw you in another event, and I saw your YouTube, or like, what is money coaching? I feel like I need something in like this space." So we discussed a little bit, and I'm like, hey, this is something that I actually can help you. And because we met in person, she saw me before online, and I think I did like a couple of speaking events here in Houston. So she saw me, what I'm all about. I share a little bit about me. She probably checked YouTube or something. So she knew that I would be a match for her. And when I met her and I saw that I could help her, and which is click, I'm like, let's make this. We did a session in person, and it was very powerful, very great. And that's the best type of client, right? Like you create a connection, you see that you can help them, you went out and network. If I wouldn't gone out that Saturday and go out and network, put myself out there, I wouldn't have made that connection or make that client. And also, if I wouldn't have gone out, join these groups online, join these groups like walking clubs or these empowerment event uh, in the location that I am, I wouldn't have found these opportunities to go and give speeches, to go teach classes, or go share something in person. And because I showed up and I networked in person, I met friends. Now I have a friend that we go to the gym. We have like another friend that we do play dates with the babies. I met other opportunities. I got clients from these like events. And the best thing is that we're local, right? These local people. So I know we have social media. I know we have YouTube. We try to make as much connection as we can online. And I seen people build full on businesses online. And I'm all for it. I feel like this is the best, one of the best ways to go and be able to reach more people. But we have to remember that at one point we did not have social media. We did not have any of these websites where people could like show their business or promote their business, promote their promo code 20% off. No, we just like people before would just like be in like literally networking constantly. So I feel like if we learn to use both the digital and the in-person networking, we can make our business like grow and create more connections. So I feel that it's important for you to start looking, especially if you are like your own brand, if you provide any service, you have a business, it's important for you to start networking. Find places. There is so many groups. Well, I'm here in Houston, but I'm sure that other cities, other states have also these groups on Facebook or on apps like Event Tribe or Peanut. Like I found this amazing group on Peanut, which is an app for stay-at-home moms that want to do play dates with the babies. It's important for you to like network and put yourself out there. Hey, trust me, when I walk into a group of people, I'm nervous. I'm an introvert. Although you think I'm not, I'd rather be just here at home, tranquila, sin nadie que me ande jodiendo. But hey, I have to put myself out there. I have to like network. And thanks to that, like being out of my comfort zone, I feel that it has created more impact in my business, in my experience as a coach, in my experience as a mom. And also, you just learn to connect. Online community is amazing, but also like building a community in person in the city that you live is also very important, especially if you're a business owner and you provide services that are physical. Now if you provide services online, then of course online is amazing, but also you don't know who in your neighborhood, who in your community is needing of those services. Like I was able to coach someone like 101 in person, and that was one of the most powerful sessions too, because we were in person like meeting. And also, ladies, speaking of events and talking in person, this Monday I will be teaching a class about business consciousness and the importance of financial literacy in your business. So I will be teaching this class at the hangout spot here in Houston. I will leave the information of their Instagram and address below. This is going to be an event for networking. I'm going to be doing the speech or the class this time, and it's going to be from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Time. So if you're in Houston, let me know. Send me put a comment below. Send me a private message on Instagram. So I'll be sharing all the information. I will be talking about business consciousness and what levels you can go and earn money. How can you expand that? And also the importance of financial literacy. So I'm very excited. I'll be teaching this class, and this class came out thanks to the opportunity that showed up when I started networking. Like, I met this amazing woman, like, now she's my friend and also client, and she has this amazing business. And then I went there, started networking, and now this opportunity came up for me to teach a class to like a group of entrepreneurs, business owners that are, doing like thriving, and they want to grow and learn more. So see the opportunities that came out from you just to show up to a networking event, or maybe like a mom's group, or like any social group that is happening in your community. And also, for especially if you're a mom and you're trying to build a business, isolation is not good. You might feel alone. You might feel that you don't have friends, that you don't have nobody to relate, nobody understands, because you're a mom and a business owner. There is women like you out there. There is women like you and me out there. We just need to find each other. And the way that you do that and build these connections is by networking, online, in person. You just have to do it. So I'm sure there is amazing opportunities for you waiting out there in your own community. They're just waiting for you to show up. So that was it for today, ladies. Thank you so much for watching. And I will leave all the information for the class in person next Monday at the Hangout spot. And also all the coaching packages available that I have. I'm enrolling new clients for the month of April. Can you believe? Oh my God, I'm finishing a couple of clients this month of March. One is rolling for April, but I have open spots for April and also May. So if you're interested, I will leave everything below, as well as like the podcast for money in English and in Spanish. So thank you so much for watching. I love you, ladies, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios.